I just love the thing. It's just beautiful. You too, Jolene, but it's just beautiful. I'm your man, Bad Chad and Queen. Jolene's on the camera. We've just got home. We're getting ready to pull it off. Basically, what I want Jolene to do is get inside the car. I'm gonna let out the winch. She's gonna pull it out of gear, and I'm gonna guide her off, hopefully. I see that we got the black stuff there. I'm thinking it got a hole in the gas tank, I'm not sure, but we'll take a look at it. We got it figured out from the papers. It has not seen daylight for 26 years, and it's an investment for me. I really feel like, you know, let's face it, we paid up, but I don't think we paid all, basically, is what I'm thinking. It's a 34 Ford Cabriolet, all intact. We'll talk about that as we get that off. Let's get it off. It's a little bit cold outside right now. We'll get it off, and we'll talk about it a little bit more. I can't wait to clean it up a little bit and just go through it a little bit more. The underneath of it looked like they went over it years ago, and this is what it has looked like, I guess, is what it has come to. And it takes quite a bit of time to get something to look like that. So I'm leaning towards the part of leaving it exactly the way it is, unless somebody's wanting it more than I am. If you want it more than I am, I don't know, showdown and offer, I guess, I'm not sure. But it's quite a car, I can tell. If you priced it all up, like me and Jolene went through it, if you priced the car all up, if you priced the body up, if you priced the body on that to buy a roadster body, and then you priced up the fenders, and you priced up the hood, and all that stuff, the wheels, the tires, the engine, the transmission, the frame, the running boards, the bumpers, the grill, the headlights, and all that stuff. If you actually wanted to build one, you bought one as a project empty, and you had to put all that stuff on it, whoa, it sure would get up there quite quick.
Yeah.
Jolene's got a mic on her.
I do.
You might as well get up on the trailer, see if you can.
Oh, did you lock it?
No.
I thought you did. Okay.
No, did not. Jolene's first time sitting in it?
No, second time.
Second time?
Yesterday.
Oh yeah, we pulled it on. What am I thinking? Alrighty, got it out of gear. Want to roll down the window?
Yeah.
That works nice, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
Like, I'm just going to let it out by the winch, and hopefully we just go out of gear.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll let her out slow enough, nothing happens. Just want to watch. Why is my battery dead?
Is it?
Guess my battery's dead. Not sure why. I guess when you play with cars, you got to have these things around full time. Like, it's just quite something else. Not sure why that did that, but let's try it again. There we go. I'm just going to get you over that hump there for a second. You got brakes, right?
Yeah.
Good. Looking good, baby, huh? Like that convertible?
Yeah.
Good. You've got brakes, remember?
Yeah.
I'm going to unhook that, so I'm going to push you off from here.
Okay.
I'm hoping that we can.
Do you want me to steer it?
Yeah, a little. Actually, I'm going to pull this over just a little tiny bit. We should be fine.
Do you want me
Straight back. I'm thinking straight back.
straight back?
Yeah, and then when it comes off, I want you to put the brakes on because there's a brake there behind you, right?
Okay.
I gotta see how far that's. See the brake right there?
Yeah.
We don't hit that.
No.
And the brakes will stop, will they?
Well,
They did last time.
seem to. You tell me when you want me to brake.
Well, as soon as I get over this hump,
Okay.
put the brakes on. Brakes. There you go. Good. Thank you. Let her go. Yeah, keep going. Stop. Good. Perfect. You did it.
Yay.
You did it. Awesome. I left the strap on the back piece there. I still got to clean the garage up, so I'm not really concerned about having it off like this right at the present moment. I still got to go in, move the Volvo over a little bit, pull the chassis off, that sort of stuff. This piece, last night we were watching, I'm going to pull that strap off first. Went for it 3 times. I went for it 3 times, and I keep forgetting it. Last night I was watching a video on Hershey, Pennsylvania swap meet. The guy, he always at the end, he always shows the stuff that he bought and what he picked up. And he picked up this piece right here. I wanted to see this morning, the first thing I came out this morning, I wanted to see if that piece was there. It's the piece that holds them 2 front fenders together, and it's got a little screw in it. And he also bought that pan in the back. He said they're very hard to get. And so anyways, I looked. There it is, and nicely done. Nicely done. Yeah, if you don't want to chop her up, you better make a call. I don't mean to be like that, but what do you think, sweetheart? Watch this. Nope, not putting that there. I'll lose it. Just 1 second. I'm in the shop here for a minute. Show you what I got to do to get that in there. And what's that?
Show the 265 engine?
Yeah, for sure. So what I was thinking, if the flathead did not work out, the flat did not work out, I have I got a rag I cleaned off, but I got a newly rebuilt 265 right there. I got it from a man in Eastern Passage, and I have like original breather down there for it, but there it is right there, generator and all. And I'm thinking that you can get the adapters for the back of them that they'll bolt right up to the 3-speed 4-shift on that 34, and then you could run at that point in time, would be the fastest engine of that time, 1955, when Chevy sort of took over with the small block V8. I'm not sure if the 265 give them their name or the 283, which one give it the name, but it all started with the 265, and that's the very first one. I've got the headlights, I got more of that done, more of the front end welded up, just kind of going around it now and make sure I weld it up so I do not warp it. And at the same time, I want to kick this off the frame table, and I've got it all welded up now. And now I just need to grind off the heads of the welds and then go from there. It's not completely finished because I want to get rid of probably everything, every hole on it. But I feel like now that it's welded up, it's not going anywhere if I just want to weld up some holes and go as I go. But basically right now it needs to be taken off, ground up a little bit more, taken off, and then get that cross member finished. So it would have to go back underneath the car again to figure out that cross member. And that's sort of what I was trying to avoid, but there's no way around it, and that's what I have to do. So basically I'm going to end up moving this today, cut it off because it's all nailed down, cut it off, move that today. I'm going to bring the 34 in, and I'm going to get to enjoy it all winter long. I'm going to set it right here, probably no doubt in my mind. Probably get some plastic and cover it up. But there'll be small things I'm going to do to it to try to get it running. Maybe learn myself a few things and go through it a little bit, and just go a little bit at a time. Probably start with the gas tank, empty that out, clean that out, do that sort of stuff. Maybe wash it, clean it. And anyways, let's do this. Them white walls are dirty. Huh? Them white walls are dirty. My idea for the car is probably different than a lot of other people's ideas, but you don't have to say, it's my party and I get to cry if I want to, right? And it's quite an investment, a car like that. Like, they're hard to find, to be honest, like really honest. People are searching all the time for the door works well. People are searching all the time for cars like this. That's for sure. Just imagine what this thing looked with it's a 7. Huh. It's got a 17-inch wheel on it. I'm thinking that would be the right size wheel for a 34. I'm thinking it would be, but just one of those cracks will do. Let's clean off. I thought that was there for good, didn't you?
Can you do it again?
Yeah, and watch. Watch this. Look at that, huh, baby? Huh? That's cool, isn't it? Let's do this. I thought that was coming off, didn't you? Oh, that's just. Are you serious? No, that's spray 9. Watch this white wall. Make you fall right in love again, it will. Hubcaps are in good shape, wheels are in nice shape, not pitted. I've seen these be fixed up before, and I've seen some, or I've actually fixed some myself. Some pitty wheels. Ooh. They're gonna take a little persuasion, is what they're gonna take. Gonna take a wire brush is what it's gonna take. Yeah. I don't see no weather cracks in them either. Like they can be definitely used on something. Well, I gotta wipe this fender down. This is what I was supposed to do when I got it inside, but I couldn't help myself, I'm trying to tell you. Couldn't help myself. Huh? Huh, baby? That's gonna look something different, isn't it? Wiping that all off. Gotta wipe this off, see what happens here. I'm thinking it's where the lacquer cracked the paint. And then what do you think? It makes it look a lot better, don't it? We're gonna have to stick that paint back on. I got all the artifacts. We kept all the paint that fell off it, and I don't know. I gotta go get a brush. Right back. Okay? You can pause it or follow me. It doesn't matter. What? I guess when you get the bug with old cars, it just progresses. I don't think it gets any easier. I think it just progresses full time. I can use this one. That's not bad, not bad. Just a little wire brush. I can use even that one as far as that goes. What's that? Yeah, I know, but that might need abrasive by the looks of the wheels, the tires. I'm thinking that's a new top on that car. I'm thinking it's a new interior, like he said, it looked like a new interior in that car. The exhaust is still good on it. It's only that big around, but it's good. Check it out. Did you get inside of it with the camera? Sit inside of it? Oh, you want. Nothing better than cleaning the white wall, is there? Nothing better than cleaning the white wall. Just take a little scrubbing is all they take. Scrubbing's all they take. What do you think? Take a lot more. It can take that. I know that. It can take a lot more. Keep spraying her on there. I'm thinking we're running out of spray 9 on the. We'll have this ready for prom night. Huh? Jolene didn't ask me to the prom. Oh yeah, it'll look much better. Get in there, clean that all off. I got a little bit here left. Wow. Spray 9 is what I use for wax and grease remover. So if I'm washing a car, or if I'm going to paint a car, the first thing I would do is I'd wash it down with spray 9 for wax and grease remover. Just wash it down, try to get rid of all the grease and wax on things. Basically, that's all I'm doing right here. Getting rid of grease and stuff. I think, like, we priced them up. A nicely painted one, you're looking at $70 American. And the reason I'm saying American is because basically they would have the price guide more so than Canadian, because they sell more 34s down there than we would, obviously, and that's where the market is. So 70,000 American would equal how much Canadian? That means a lot here. Like, let's face it, it means a lot here. If it's, what's that? 110. Yeah! I don't think I'm not going to paint this car. I'm not going to paint it. All I'm going to do is clean it. So all I'm going to do right now is clean it and get the gas tank off it, get that sort of stuff off it, and go from there. But it's going to be fun to clean because it's obviously going to clean up pretty decent. Other than, I think that's just going to fall off, a lot of it, but we'll see. All we can do is try it. That's all we can do. She's dirty. Ron doesn't like washing cars. just teasing, Ron. I have no idea if you do or no. No idea. I'm kind of half wondering in my little brain if Ron got any phone calls wondering if he sold his car. Kind of wondering. Because you always know there's someone out there who said, I'd give you more. Right? I'd give you more. I will not sell it unless I get more. That's the truth. And I'm sure you'd be the same way. Take a peek inside of her. So all the interior looks like it's new. You know, all the door lips and everything look perfect on it. I mean, I know it's got that thing on there, but I felt them. They look good underneath the bottom. The door lips do. And you can tell by the thickness how thick they are. Nice, nice. Same one on the other side. The mat, I think the mat's out of it, but the dash, like, don't really want to wipe it down with this. No, she says. I'll give you a new rag, sweetheart. Maybe some Windex clean the.
There's a paper in the back that said something
What?
behind the seat.
Yeah, okay. We'll just leave it like that. But what I'm thinking is, all right, we've got her inside. What I want to do is now just keep cleaning it. I'm going to try to go with the chrome. The chrome on this, you can see it's quite, I don't think it's been cleaned in 26 years. But let's just take a look at it. It's got some white. It's just not very good looking. I have some boomerang here. We got it from our friend Dwayne. And this is a cleaning material that they use. This is a cleaning material they use, and I want to try to use it on the chrome there. It cleaned everything else quite nice. I'm going to try it. This is not, what can I say, that there stuff there is not as potent as the other stuff. It does have a smell though. Look at that. Huh? I guess that maybe just be water that's doing that, but wow. I'm in love. Sometimes when you buy a car and you have no idea, and when you get it home and get to wash it and clean it, that's generally when you find out what you have. Generally. Should almost ask him if I could have washed it before I took it, and then I would know exactly. But I'm feeling that, I thought this deal over for quite a while. It wasn't something I just jumped into. I had to think it over for a little bit. And the reason being is it's a decision that you have to make, and sometimes it takes a little time to figure out what you want or what you think you should do or not do or whatever. And I'm not into Brian projects that I think that I'm going behind on generally. That looks really nice, doesn't it? Not, sweetheart? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's get a rag, clean that off. Probably would like it. What is this stuff here? Windex? Water is the best thing I think to deal with that. And we've got water. We've got water. No matter if it sprays out or not. Just wanted, what's that called? It sterile. What's it called? It runs it.
Neutralizes it.
Neutralizes it. That's what we're doing. We're neutralizing the stuff that we sprayed on with water. Grab myself a rag. Got both headlights welded up in the Volvo and got no gas. So now I'm on to the grinding situation on that bad boy. Look at that.
Wow.
Huh?
That's awesome.
It makes a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just cleaning it makes a difference. Wow, beautiful. Clean that stainless piece up through the middle. Wow, it's cleaning everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the first thing I looked for after watching that show was that piece right there. Like, it'd be an easy piece to misplace. That piece down through the front fenders. And if you did not have it, how would you finish your front fenders off to make them look like they're finished when they come together, basically? So that's just the grill. Let's do a little bit more here. Try these Want to come take a look at those? Nice little spongy thing to wash it off. Haven't got much in there, so we'll just go with what we have. There's a few custom things I'd like to do to this ride. As I'm washing the headlights, I'd like to put different headlights on it. And what I mean by different headlights is just, I like to have a longer headlight like that, maybe a Chev headlight, or I'm not sure, but something to make it look a little different. I should have sprayed some water on that. Spray ball is not the best. Quite a difference, eh? Mm-hmm. Has got some spotties on it, but with something like that, I'm thinking that tin foil would be good. And what I'm saying with the chrome, the tin foil, because when I roll the tin foil up and wash that or just scrape it down with that, the little pieces of tin foil will hit any little tiny rust pit or anything like that, and it will stay there, and it will make it look like it's obviously like chrome with the tin foil. I think the old headlights have been polished up. These are stainless, and it looks like they've been tried to been polished, and they probably didn't get it the best, but they look good. From what I understand, most of this car is original. Most of it, not all of it, I don't think, but most of it. The engine's a 36, from what I understand. It does not bother me. What's impressive is that everything is there. That's what's impressive on something like this. There's nothing I have to go look for. Nothing I have to go look for to make this thing what I want to make it. Nothing. Jolene's got the first drive. Yeah. Jolene got the first drive. I'll probably get Jolene to, help me here in a little bit. She's doing a little filming right now, but I'd like to get her to clean the interior, clean the windows. Basically, the whole thing is what I'd like to get cleaned. Just clean it up, see what we have. We're going to have to make a decision. Obviously, I'm going to work on the Volvo, obviously. But seeing where we bought this, I want to play with this just a little tiny bit, get it cleaned up, see where we're going with it. And what I mean where we're going with it, the door. If Jolene wants to close the door and just go over that door for a second, take a look at that. That door, that paint is falling all off that door everywhere. The car, as I get cleaning it, the car looks really, really good. Like, it really does. Like, I don't know what to say. It looks really good. Where, like, Jolene has actually went over with, like Ron said, you will see that paint glued back on, but Jolene's gone over it, and what I'm thinking is once we get the car cleaned, we'll make a decision where we're going with how we're going to fix it and how we're going to do it. What I'm thinking, with the door like this, I think the only parts that's the paint falling off is the door and the other side down by the quarter panel on the other side. So I'm thinking if we can clean it all up to look like this, get the wheels cleaned up, I would almost scrape the door off and try to paint the door to match the car. I mean, let's face it, there's some back here. And I'm not talking about A1 super califragilisticexpialidocious, you know what I mean? Like nothing big, and just scrape it off, clean it, and repaint it so it looks good. Basically, to match the rest of the car. That's what I'm thinking. We only got one spot over this side but a couple. I would leave it like a little couple spots, but to be honest with you, I feel like we could wash this car down, get that door painted up, make that look good, and could be very, very happy with the outcome of it. I enjoy the patina on this car. I'm not trying to take away the patina, not one chance. But let's clean it, or I'm going to clean it and see what we got. And I'm going to try to make it look the best I can for what we have. And I've come to notice that the paint, what's going on here is the paint is cracked. Come back here. The paint is cracked. That's fine. I don't care if the paint's cracked. But you can see all these little black marks where the paint's cracked, that sort of stuff. If you want to come back here. There's all that stuff there. When I wash that fender off, that looks super. Like, I mean, to me, I don't mind the little paint cracks. That's the patina that I care for. I really, really like it. It's the door that's making it look, making it look bad. It's the door. So get that wiped off. We might just fix that door. See, we're missing a foot peg. Not really wanting anybody to stand on that light anyways, to be honest with you. Some difference, eh? Like, just a big difference.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Like, so to me, I'm happy with the patina of that fender. I don't mind that being cracked. I don't mind that whatsoever, but the door is the issue. That back piece there, that seems to be like an easy thing to do. Sand that down, spray a little bit of paint on it. Probably just spray the whole trunk lid. Probably. And I would try to get something that would closely match. And basically what I would be doing is exactly the same thing that Larry did to the 48 Chevy that we sold him. Basically taking the time to try to clean it and make it look the best it can. Like, it's just crazy how it looks so good when you wash it. This is a car most people dream about owning. Really, in all honesty, because I've dreamt about owning one. I think I've said it before. I really enjoy the cars that are honest. Like, I mean, this does not bother me. The car's being honest, what's going on. The paint is being honest. It's when you get a car and you think you've got something special and you think you want to redo it and you tear it down and you've actually got a piece of poop. That's when it's not good. But right at the present moment, that looks, to me, that back fender looks really, really good. Do you want to pick the stuff off the door? No?
I think I'm gonna go for the glass and maybe the running board.
Okay. I just want to get this done. I'm going to get Jolene to jump in, give me a hand, because this is good stuff when you can get, 2 people going at it. You get twice as much done, obviously. And this is just as much Jolene's car as it is my car. That's the way it goes. The spray 9, this stuff here, I use as a wax and grease remover. So when any car comes in that you're going to work on, generally you try to spray it down and wash it with spray 9, or I do, to get all the wax and grease off it so you do not have problems when you paint it. Do not use spray 9 before you paint. That does not work. I use it for wax and grease remover. Before I paint, I use Windex. And I use that stuff because of the reasonable price of the cost. I'm going to hit this for you. Just this piece here, this piece of chrome. I don't know if you want to hit it with a Windex after, or if that'll, not sure what that'll do, to be honest with you. Look at that. Huh?
Nice.
Noise.
Oh, Fina finally got a rumble seat.
I never thought of that. Never thought of that.
You want me to get the water?
You can spray it with water if you want. That way. Actually, I don't know if I want water down inside the doors or not. But I would.
Do you have a rag to wipe that?
There's a bunch of rags right there.
Yeah.
A fistful.
I just don't want to mix them.
You actually might be able to spray water on a rag and wash it off. Maybe. Not something generally we do is do videos about washing cars, but when we do, we wash good ones.
Yeah.
Don't we, baby, right?
Yeah.
But when we do it right.
When we washed the Hudson down, or no, I think it was when we put the WD-40 on it.
Yes?
That went big on Facebook.
Did it?
Yeah.
Well, the little wiper fell right off, just like that. You stay with us and we'll show you the chassis that got welded up. The chassis looks awesome. Got the chassis off the table. You can see that obviously. I'm going to leave that off for now and I'll slide that back on here in a bit.
Do you want to wipe that side?
Wow. Nice. And it'll probably have to be done a couple times. Let's face it. Get all the dirt off first time, probably, no doubt. The little pieces that look like little pieces of rust, you know, the beginning of a rust on this window, if you wipe down on them fairly decent, it seems to come off. Put this up the table. Wow. And there's such thing as chrome cleaner. We can try some of that maybe later. I think we have some that we've actually been given from other people. Like this. This car's got all the driving lights on it, all the original headlights, all the horns. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think with a splash of paint on the doors and that quarter panel, man, I think we're in the money.
I think
We're
so.
in the, huh?
I think so.
We're in the money. It's not always about the money, but when you're buying something, you really want to make that the right decision, you know? I keep saying that, but that matters a lot in my life, where I come from. It might not matter after. Yeah, it'll always matter. That's who I am. That's who I am. Always buying stuff, trading stuff, trying to make stuff better. That's basically how I roll. I wonder if Ron even washed this car. I forgot to ask him. He said he wasn't big on washing, was he? And I can't say as I blame him, either am I. But this one here we're going to. Yeah, I think we're going to do some paint touch-ups on this one. I think we have no choice with the way the rest of the body looks. I know Ron was talking about the hood on this car. He was saying how nice the vents and how clean and that sort of stuff. Like they're not bent like on the hood. Like the hood he's saying was so nice because of all these here in a nice shape and they're not bent and that sort of thing. With me, I would like to have a side panel on there with no vents to smooth it up a little bit. Longer headlights. I like to have like a torpedo headlight sort of deal thing. And I also would like to, fender skirts on this, I would like kind of tell him what I think I would like to do to it. To me, I don't think it's a car to tear apart and make a hot rod, that's for sure. It's above that. It's not a hot rod, I would say. I would say it's a I keep saying accustomed, I guess. There's probably a lot of people out there probably hoping I don't cut her up. Probably.
Yeah. Quite a few.
But I can't promise you anything. Try not to make promises. Is what I try not to do, is make promises. Promises just get you in trouble sometimes. Best just be a good man all the time. What do you think, baby? You like it?
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, it's awesome.
A time capsule.
It is. What about the running boards on there? Are they hard to get at, or you need spraying stuff, or you want a broom, or not a broom, but
A brush.
a brush?
Do we have?
That little blue thing, it would be pretty good if you want to spray it down, probably.
What blue thing?
There's a blue brush. I had it yesterday doing the wheels.
Is it outside still?
Nope. It's on the running board itself.
Oh, okay.
And you could probably clean it like 3 or 4 times before it's clean. Before it's clean. No doubt in my mind. See, this would be the kind of car to take to Larry and let him play with it for a day or two or a week or whatever. She'd come back just shining and gleaming, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people are really good at that sort of stuff, taking things and making them look way, way, way better. I like taking rusty junk and trying to make it look better. But there's a lot of people that really can detail a car really nice. They get it. I might have to pull some of, obviously I'd pull some of it apart to get some stuff fixed that I want to get fixed, but I would just take my time and pull it apart slowly and easiest as possible. Jolene, you want to grab your camera for a second?
Yep.
So we're probably not gluing the pieces back on the door. I'm probably going to get Jolene to pick them all off, and we'll see what happens. We'll do it that way. Come take a look at this. This is what we were looking at in the you know, at Ron's place. That's what you're looking at.
Mm.
You know, that's what we're looking at. Spray 9. I've got a dirty rag. I should have a clean one, but look at that. Huh? I'm not Mr. Clean, I'm Mr. Spray 9. I haven't lost all my hair, I've just lost a little. Right? Baby?
Yeah.
Ain't lost it all, just lost a little. Yeah, see that? That's beautiful. Gorgeous. You are, Jolene, gorgeous. Just get all the dirties out of her. That's a big difference to me. Don't get me wrong, cracks are still there, but we're not looking at it as heavy as we were before, and it's really clean looking. Looks good. Mm-hmm. Looks really clean. On this door here, I think this door here, I wouldn't touch this door, I don't think. But back here on the quarter panel there, where it lost a little bit of its paint and filler, I would touch that up. Have to pull that fender off, have to pull that running board off, and get in there and do a fairly decent job. Excuse me. And there's places like, I'm not sure what the paint looked like when Ron bought it, but a lot of it's old looking, but that's the goodness in it. That's the patina in it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Basically just gonna spray this on there, scrub it down with that brush, see if we can't get them blacked out, make them look good. And if they're not as black as I want them to be, I'll clean it with spray 9 and probably wash it off the Windex before I sprayed it. And then I would take a black spray balm, satin black, and just spray them black so they're nice and black. Mm. That's how easy that is. Actually, I can scrub it if you want.
Okay.
Me scrubbing than you, like pretty little hands you have, huh? We're having a little problem getting MIG gas. Our local Napa store last month or two has not been able to get our welding gas, and it's kind of, I don't know what it is. It's kind of weird to be able to, or not to be able to get welding gas at our Napa store. Something's going on. See, I'm not sure if it matters or not. We're gonna have to, we'll probably go up to the mountain and try to get some gas up there for the welding gas, but you cannot do anything if you don't have the product, basically. Let's do this. I'll blow that off. Blow that off. I just got an air hose over here. We didn't use very much of that boomerang, did we? No. Nope, not at all. I know you want me cleaning your house. Door's in good shape. Just have to get the dirt off it, or the rust off it. Gotta be careful, I don't want to blow paint off the fender, right? I just want to blow it off that door. Some stuff here. We'll just keep chipping that off and respray the door, is what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. That's dirty. Whoa. I didn't get that yet. Alrighty, that's what we're going to be doing. We're just going to be playing with this, cleaning it, going over it, cleaning the running boards, cleaning the wheels, just cleaning everything as we can. I'm thinking the door is going to get it, and the reason being is the car looks too good not to get it. Car looks too good. I even want to clean the wheels and even this stuff. See that? See how that V8 there emblem is not painted? The blue in it? Mm-hmm. Even that taken off and painted makes a big difference. I noticed that Larry, when he did, I just noticed a lot of things that Larry did in his car. Everything had attention paid to it. Like everything he did, he cleaned and polished. Even the hubcaps were not the best on that 48, but he still took them off and painted all the centers, made them look good, made them look the best they could. And that's basically what we're going to do with this. Before we do anything at all, we're going to clean it and make it look the best we can, and then we'll deal with it after that. I'm just hitting them wheels again. Let's hit a bumper. Let's see what that goes like. Put that down there. That one's done. It's done, I say. That's done. Let's get a little bit more of that stuff. This is the stuff we're using. It's called a boomerang. And we'll probably use a little bit more on it. You can see these little things right here, they could use a little bit more. I'd probably go over them a little bit better. This stuff neutralizes with water, I'm pretty sure. Nice. Noise! See? Some people are fantastic at cleaning cars. Some people are good at welding on cars. People are good at painting cars. And there's all kinds of good things you can be with cars, if you know what I'm trying to say. So if you're not the best at one thing, you can try to do it the best at another thing. And I'm not the best at washing cars. No, I'm not. I'm just kind of doing what I need to do to wash it off, and then we'll go from there. But there is people that would do a better job than me on this. I can guarantee it. I guarantee it. But I'll just go over it, make it look the best I can make it look, and then we'll go from there. Not interested in going outside and hitting this thing with a hose and putting water all inside of it. Not interested in that. Down inside the doors and in the cord, not interested in that whatsoever. I'd rather just wash it off by hand and deal with it. Just getting the water on it, taking off that boomerang. I think we'll just leave it like that for a second, because it sure does look nice, don't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really does. Yeah, I want to get a wire brush on that tire. Yesterday I scrubbed them with, no, not yesterday.
Doesn't matter.
Huh? Let's do this. Get them going again. Just want to see if I can get them to come back, that's all. Oh, yes, he can. I've got a wire brush, and I'm hitting these white walls right now with a wire brush. Some more on her. My little container spraying out isn't working very good. You notice that? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna leave these wheels and tires on it for now. But in my world, I'd like to have hubcaps on it. Trying not to rub that brush on the rims. I don't think it's going to hurt it any, but we got our little blue brush here. Get a rag. Getting her. Get that all off, get that painted. There's quite a difference from that to that, and I can obviously do that again. That'll come cleaner, that will. I just have to do it again, scrub it a little bit more. Have to get the wheels, clean them up. But it's coming around, and I must say the wheels are not weather cracked. They're good wheels. I'll keep everything that goes with the car. I would never throw anything away. Never throw anything away. All right, everybody. This is the frame. I'll show you this. We're just going to be cleaning this. Me and Jolene are going to clean that and clean that and clean that until our fingers are sore, I guess. I'm not sure. I think Jolene's got other priorities right coming on today. Her mother's still, well, obviously. Jolene's mother, let's throw a few prayers out for her today. Going to the doctors today, see what happens. It's a life-changing thing, that's for sure. Good luck, Jackie. Good luck. The frame of the Hot Wheels car that I'm making for my dream car, the chassis, I got it welded up. I got it all ground off at the bottom. I do not have a cross member in the center. I made the cross member in the center before I took it off, but I did not apply it to the chassis. All these holes that I have in the chassis, I want to weld them up. Like all the holes, all the rivets, everything. I've been welding up the rivets on the top. These are the rivets. I just got them ground off. Now I'm welding them up. But I even want to weld up this piece. Like I've got this welded here and I've got that welded here. But I still want to weld all the way around there and close that in. I want to weld that all up. I want to weld all these little tiny holes up. I want it completely solid so it's easy to fill out. No holes. So I'll tip it up on its side to do the holes on the side. I'm feeling that the chassis is good now, so it's really rigid. Like, wow, like we picked it up and brought it in. Got the Dane and his friend there helped me to take it out and bring it in, and it's really quite something else. But I need this cross member piece put in, but this is what has to happen. I have to have the car on the chassis to know exactly where my cross member piece fits to fit the floor. I've got them both made, but I still got to go back in there, get that chassis, get that car back on top of it, find out exactly where the cross member goes for the transmission. I got to get that done and get that connected here to make that look right. That has to be done. But all of them holes can be ground off yet, and I will probably epoxy, prime, fill, paint, and have it all smooth as one piece. And that way there I can run filler on it, nice and smooth the whole length, not worry about a thing. And then I can put a nice coat of paint on it and be happy with it. And then start building it from the bottom up. All right, everybody, thanks a lot for coming back. I really appreciate it. You come back tomorrow, we'll be here. Have a great day. And if there's an old car that you want and you're not quite sure, well, just remember this. Tomorrow's not sure. So have a great day and make sure you make yourself happy because nobody's making it out alive. Have a good one, everybody. Alrighty, there you go. Got my 50 in, 53 or whatever. Have a great day. Come back tomorrow. We'll be here. I'm hoping to be working on this bad boy.